All right, guys, the Vancouver Canucks has traded the 2025 MVP of the Calder Cup, Artūrs Šilovs, to the Pittsburgh Penguins for Chase Stillman and a 2027 fourth round pick. I wasn't expecting this, Jaden, to be honest with you. I would have thought we would have been seeing maybe Lankinen going from the Canucks over Silovs. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I don't like it. I think it's a bad trade. Just straight up. From the Vancouver side of things, obviously Pittsburgh, it's a great trade, and they come out as the winners on this. Basically low risk, all reward type trade for Pittsburgh. So they nail it. I don't understand it from Vancouver's side. They've got a lot of cap tied up on their goaltending tandem, and I believe they've got long-term deals now. So I guess it makes sense that it's harder to move them, but they are NHL ready goaltenders, and I would have just preferred to had Silovs in the organization. Chase Stillman, I don't think he's played a game. I'll just show his record there in the NHL. Whereas obviously Silovs has played a handful of games already in the NHL, and then it's a fourth round pick, which it's not even next year's; it's the year after. So I don't get it from an asset value side of things. I'm not sure if you think the same.
Yeah, I'm a little bit confused by it as well. Look, I know obviously it's only 9.5 million this season in goaltending because Demko's new contract doesn't come in until next year, but $13 million from then onwards for their two goaltenders. I don't know. That's a lot to have in two goaltenders, and I know that they signed the Lankinen deal when Demko was, he was injured. They weren't really sure what was going to happen. There was rumors that Demko might not even come back, and all the rest of that sort of stuff. So, so I get the Lankinen deal, but also if you've given Demko $8.5 million for 3 years, you must believe that he is somewhat recovered from this injury and he's going to be worth that money going forward. Otherwise, why wouldn't you just trade him off and get whatever assets you can get for him? So, I mean, if Demko's back and better, why would you keep Lankinen when you could probably get some form of assets for him, especially from a team like the Oilers who are currently looking at a goaltender? Personally, I think Kevin Lankinen is a backup, and that's his role. That's where he's best at. I think he's backup at best. So I don't hate their goalie tandem. If Demko plays 50 odd games and Lankinen plays 30 odd games, it's going to be good. But yeah, I don't know. Giving up Silovs for what was basically a nothing return, just seems strange to me, considering they probably could have got more for Lankinen and Silovs being a lot younger. Yeah, I just
Yeah,
feel like there's a lot more upside.
I think that's my big problem with it is I don't feel like they got anything for him. And for a guy who just performed extremely well at the AHL,
Yeah.
and he has games under his belt, he is very young for a goaltender. At 24, I believe. So like he's not even at the peak where around 26, 27 they start hitting their stride. And I think it's just a bad take from Vancouver. I haven't liked a lot of what they've done in regards to organizational. I guess what you say is like sight on what they want to do in the future. You know, whether it's going for it, rebuild, retool.
Yep.
And I think this is just another like stab in the heart for me watching Vancouver just slowly wither away. Like with the possibility of Quinn Hughes leaving within the year, because depending how Vancouver go, like look, they've got a really good goaltending tandem. Like if Demko plays as Demko, Lankinen's a above 900 goaltender, save percentage wise. Like they could do really well, but I don't think there's anything there telling me that they will, compared to how things have gone in the past. And
No.
that brings up to if it goes sour, Then obviously Quinn Hughes question mark comes up, and then all of a sudden you traded away a young goaltender that could potentially be something or worth something in a
Yep.
retool rebuild, and yeah, I don't understand it.
Yeah,
But
I'm with you on that. I think that's the issue. They're going for it. They've thrown all their chips in based on the one good year that they had,
yeah,
which that they've also lost players since that season as well. So yeah, to me it's a big gamble, and throwing away your what could have been, especially with his age at the moment, your goaltender going forward once you did the rebuild. Because let's be honest here, if the Canucks are trash this season, we could see a big movement in like Quinn being moved at the deadline, a bunch of other players moved on, and them going full retool rebuild mode, which means that you've just given away the goaltender that potentially could have been there when you came out of that rebuild.
yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah.
or someone who's going to get more value in 2 to 3 years that you could get first or
Mhm.
seconds from. Um,
Yeah.
and then they go to Pittsburgh. I want to talk on more Pittsburgh side now. Obviously,
Mhm.
they make a fantastic move. They can probably put Silovs into the backup role if they're
Mhm.
confident with him going forward to Jari. Geez, maybe even takes the the full helm. Like
Well,
I could see that happening if he proves himself in the NHL going this off season.
there's there's some Pittsburgh fans that are praying for that right now,
Yeah,
because I know a lot of Pittsburgh fans are just wanting to see the back end of Jarry. At this point, I
yeah.
don't know what sort of happened to him. He was a really good goaltender for a little while there, but he has just he's gone south quite quick. So yeah, I mean, they'd be loving life at the moment. Got a goaltender who has a lot of tremendous amount of upside whilst not giving up too much to get him. Um,
Well, they gave up nothing.
yeah,
Let's be real. They gave up nothing to get him, and
yeah. I mean,
look, he's going to get more value,
yeah,
I believe. Even if he doesn't turn out like the the guy this year, I still
mm,
think they get something for him in 2 to 3 years. Either he stays and keeps playing, or he's traded
mhm.
for something else to, I don't know, like an Oilers or someone who needs a goaltender at the moment. Or and this is another question: is why didn't the Oilers make this type of trade, or teams that want these type of goalies? That need a little bit of future goaltending depth, and
Yeah,
it's interesting. Like for this cost, I I think even if you have your goaltending tandem, I would have done it.
yeah. I think if the Oilers did it, it would be to be a backup for Skinner or for Pickard, whichever
Yeah,
one they
yeah, yeah.
decide to go with. But I think the problem with the Oilers is they want a true out and out number one starting goaltender. They want to move away from.
Oh,
They're either
I
gonna
understand that. I'm just saying, like
they're either gonna
this
move
is
or
gonna
they're not.
no risk trade. Like this is, hey, if
Mm.
worst case, he's your third goaltender. Like at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. Like I agree with you. I think it'd be a great pickup for anyone, and it kind of actually really works for Pittsburgh, given their situation. They got a couple of good goalie prospects coming through as well, so it's sort of he's either going to be that really good backup potential starter until those guys are ready, or he's going to be the one that pushes those guys, and they're going to be the ones that push him to get better in that goaltending pool. So
Yeah.
yeah, look, brilliant from Pittsburgh again. We might be left with egg on our face at the end of this season, and the Vancouver Canucks win the bloody Stanley Cup
Oh, but
somehow.
it's
Like,
not because of this trade though. Like,
no, no, it's not. I mean, we've been quite critical about Vancouver's decision to go for it and to go all out rather than to sort of trade off Quinn Hughes, trade off a couple of the other assets, and to try and rebuild and retool. We've been quite critical about that because of Vancouver's, decade of nothingness. Um, so I'm just saying we could be left with egg on our face. They may have made the right decision here,
yeah,
but
I'm just gonna say
from our point
it's
of
not
view,
happening. They don't even
Um,
have, in my opinion, a team that will be like playoff compatible to win a cup.
I
So
I don't see it either. I don't
yeah,
see how they compete with
but I understand
the
your
the
point.
best in the West. I don't see them competing with Vegas. I don't see them competing with anyone in the Central in terms of Avs, Dallas, Winnipeg, like whoever else is in that wild card spot. I don't even see them dealing with Edmonton, even if Edmonton have a down season. So yeah, I'm not sure how the Canucks are gonna come out of this. Other than being a middle of the road potential wild card team, which to me isn't worth doing this for. I would much rather see a team just destroy the um destroy the team, blow it up, get some assets, start again, than just continue to be an absolute train wreck of a side.
Yeah. All right, we'll leave it there. So don't forget to like, comment below, and subscribe to the channel for more content. And let us know what you think of the trade, if you're happy with it from a Vancouver side, or Pittsburgh's side, or what would you like to see different. But till next time, we'll catch you guys.
See you guys.